Diary entry number 18. Broken by systems. Dear Diary, what if poverty isn't just about being broke, but about being broken in places no one can see? Broken by systems with clean hands and dirty outcomes. Broken by mornings that start with math instead of dreams. Counting coins, counting favors, counting how many ways today can go wrong. Poverty wakes up before you do and tap you on the shoulder like, you ready to struggle again? It sits on your chest at night, heavy as a grown man's regrets, asking, why am I still tired when I did nothing all day? Every day feels like a silent war with invisible enemies. Late fees, closed doors, polite smiles that mean no. This kind of exhaustion doesn't fade with sleep. It settles into the bone. It's the kind of tired that laughs at coffee and ignore motivation speeches. And somehow, this has been normalized. Like, this is just what life sounds like. This isn't just about money, no matter how many people want to reduce it to that. This is about mental health, fraying at the edge of constant uncertainty. It's about anxiety creeping in when the fridge hums louder than it's filled. It's depression dressed up as being realistic, telling you not to hope too hard. It's grinding every day, only to feel like the finish line keeps moving, like the universe is playing a cruel game of keep away. And then there's the shame, quiet, sneaky, coercive. Shame for needing help, for asking questions, for standing still while others seem to be sprinting ahead. Shame for believing, even briefly, that this must somehow be a personal failure. Poverty doesn't just empty pockets. It hollows out confidence and dares you to rebuild without tools. Still, you have to remind yourself, worth is not measured in dollars or digits. Value doesn't live in bank accounts, job titles, or what strangers think when they scan your shoes. There's worth here, even when it feels misplaced or forgotten. The long nights, the short wins, the stubborn survival, none of that erases who you are. If anything, surviving this kind of pressure is proof of something unteachable. Strength grows strange roots in hard soil. The world might try to label you by what you lack, but the soul doesn't answer to spreadsheets. Even unseen, even unheard, value remains intact. Being stuck in poverty is not the same as being stuck in identity. And I repeat that like a prayer when days get loud. Struggling doesn't mean weak. It means breathing despite resistance. Some days survival is the only trophy. And honestly, that still counts. Waking up is an act of defiance. Trying again is a quiet rebellion. There are victories no one applauds. Holding it together, choosing not to break, deciding to keep going. Power doesn't always roar. Sometimes it whispers, not today. And resilience isn't pretty. It's messy, tired, sarcastic, and still standing. The path forward rarely comes with a map. Resources feel rationed. Trust feels expensive. And hope feels like it should come with a warning label. But hope exists anyway. Small, stubborn, refusing to die. It shows up in breaths, in laughter that slips out at the wrong time, in the audacity to imagine more. As long as air moves through your lungs, the story isn't finished. Poverty doesn't get final edit privileges. There's more beyond this chapter, even if you can't see the next page yet. Movement itself becomes a form of faith, and dignity survives even when circumstances try to slip away. It's easy to forget, but this isn't just an individual fight, it's a shared one. There's a whole community carrying similar weight, swapping survival tips instead of luxury plans. Strength lives in borrowed sugar, shared meals, and conversations that start with, "You good?" and mean it. When systems fail, people still show up for each other. Connection between currency when money runs thin. No one should have to carry it alone, even if pride tried to convince you otherwise. Collective survival is still survival, and sometimes together is the only way forward. So I wrote this down not as a excuse me. So I write this down not as a compliment. Excuse me. So I write this down not as a complaint, but as a witness statement. Poverty may shape the environment, but it doesn't own the soul. And I'm more than the struggle, even while living inside it. I will keep naming the weight so it doesn't crush me in silence. I will keep believing that survival today can turn into freedom tomorrow. And if nothing else, I'll keep my humor sharp and my hope silently reckless. I'm signing off now, still standing, still scribbling, and still breathing.